Good Lord, this is horrendous. Well, welcome back, YouTube addictive junkies, to the house that never sleeps. We're going to bring life to this old violin today. Going to make her sing once more. All the glue joints are dried. Everything's ready. Just got to put it back together and set it up now. And that shouldn't take very long because everything's pretty much done to it. So let's get on it right away. I'll put you in, get you in Skycam mode here again, and I'll show you how these things go back together. Just a couple of little steps you may or may not know, may or may not want to know. Hold on. So I thought everyone might want to see how these things are set up, how they go together. Just little things maybe you don't see every day, or maybe you never seen it at all. Who knows? Say like, okay, this is the tail piece. It's just got like a cable through the end of it here, a couple of adjustments there. Those are actually threaded onto that, so I can shorten this piece if I want, or make it longer, that much longer. And all that does is, you got like a plug on the end of the violin that just goes in that loop like so, and lies over top of this wooden piece here, and that's all there is. Of course, the strings hold it down into position. And I was going to mention too, a lot of newer fiddles, well, a lot of older ones too, instead of having the ball through here like this one was, they have fine tuners, just like they work just like the Floyd Rose fine tuners on electric guitars. It's a little thumb screw up here and an arm that comes out, you know, and your string attaches to that arm right here, and when you tighten the screw, it raises the pitch. Loosen the screw, it lowers the pitch. It's just the same principle. And a lot of these old fiddles with peg style tuners like that are not geared, you know, that's the kind of, they're really handy as crap, man, because these things here are kind of hard to fight and get perfectly in tune. And if you have these fine tuners, you can get it close with the tuning pegs and then fine tune it back here. It really makes it nice. But we don't have that option, so actually I'm going to take this back off for just a minute. This is the chin rest, you see. That actually feels like ebony, maybe. I don't know. You can wipe that off a little bit. But all it does is just clip. You have these adjustments here and here. Of course, this goes, you know, around the back of the fiddle. Oh, I guess I could show you probably better than I could tell you. I'm going to put it right back where it was before, which is right there. And got a really high-tech tool here, a paneling nail. I mean, hey, it works, baby. If it works, don't kick it, right? Use it. Now, these don't need to be very tight. This thing was smashed on there pretty good before. I'm not going to tighten it that tight. Can't see the hole, man. Seem to have had that problem before. You can really over-tighten these easily, and they don't need to be that tight. I mean, just, you know, kind of snug where the chin rest doesn't fall off, you know what I mean? These threads feel funky. I think I'm going to take that back off and work on it in a minute. Put some oil on it. I meant to do that before and I didn't. Hold on. It should be raining. Hurricane weather. 60-mile-an-hour winds or more than that. Alright, these things can be a little bit funky to work with. Hopefully I've got it well enough till we can achieve some joy. Yes, sir. A place to rest your chin. How about that? Always need a place to rest your chin, right? The nail is just almost too big. That's probably tight enough. Let's go a little bit more. Yeah. It's tight. It's not going to come off. So we're good to go. Fancy little tool there we have. Now, back to the tail piece here. Already told you about that. It just, to make sure I'm in the camera, yeah. This slides over that. Bring it up around. There's a little wood lip right here. You can see where the cables slide over it. There's a grooves in them. That's what they are. So we're ready for strings for this. The bridge, I'm just going to put it exactly where I see this bridge has been moved a lot, as you can tell right here. It's been moved from here all the way up to here. I don't know what's up with that, but I can see a place there that looks like maybe where it's been the longest time. Should be right in between these notches and the F holes. This notch and that notch. If you can see those. Yeah, I think you can. Should be right in between those. We're very, very close to that. Also, on these bridges, you want this part of the bridge, if you can see how it's got not a radius, but you know what I mean there to it. That's to accommodate the shape of the top of the fiddle here. Now, when you buy a new bridge, this one looks like it fits pretty good. All you got to do is put, turn sandpaper upside down, lay it down there, and start giving it that number until the bridge gets, a good snug fit against the face. And you're good to go, baby. Yes, sir. Hope everyone's doing well. Now, see how that ball goes in there when I took those apart? They didn't come apart that easy, if you remember. And I don't know why. The ball always is supposed to go in from the top like that. I don't know what the deal with that was. The strings I took off of it. Oop, there we go. Doesn't hurt to have extra hands too when you do this. Alright. Now just a wee bit of cooperation would really be nice. About now. There we go. Hear those old time tuners at work. I got my hand caught underneath the thing. Okay, these bridges go on, there's a high side, like your G string is higher than your E string, okay? So that high side goes on the G string, right? Of course, it's not going to set in the middle until I get more strings on it. So let's put the fourth on it now. I'm anxious to hear what this thing sounds like. I'm betting it sounds pretty good because the thing has had the guts played out of it. See how that went down in there? Perfectly, man. The strings I took off of this did not fit that perfectly. Nowhere near it. Just bear with me. Can't see the hole again. You guys ever have that problem? Wow, she's already wanting to sing. Yes, sir. Yeah, I want to center this up in the place it looks like it's been the most is the place right at those notches I just told you about. This notch and this notch. Now I'm going to have to adjust that a bunch of times, naturally. So, I'll go ahead and put the other 2 strings on it and bring you back. Hold on. Well, I got it up to pitch and got them stretched out. I don't know if you can see that tuner very well or not, but here's the E string. Tiny bit sharp yet. Here's the A. Dead on the money. D. Oh, I can hear that's flat. Yeah. Very close. I'm going to go with that for now because without those fine tuners, it's very hard to tune it exactly. I believe the strings we just put on are lots smaller, lighter gauge than the ones we took off. So I want to check that. I almost forgot. I just got a caliper here. These are the old strings. 32. Didn't think it was that big. This is the 4th string I have here. 32. And yeah, 29. 28. 29. Yeah, I thought they were lighter. They just looked smaller even. Let's see. I think I've got the bridge centered up on the strings here and here. It looks pretty good. Alright, you've been warned. I gotta rosin up the bow and good Lord. I wish you all the best. It's been nice knowing you. Hold on. Good Lord, this is horrendous. I told you I couldn't play it. Sound post is not exactly where I like it. I don't know if you can see it in there well enough to line up with the bridge or not. I like the sound posts a little more forward when I set them up, but the way I play it wouldn't matter. But I'm going to leave it alone because that's where it hasn't been moved that much. When we looked inside of it with the endoscope, you could tell it hadn't been moved very much. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Maybe a little Cajun music for you. Holy shit. I can't play it. I mean, that's, I shouldn't even have probably played it on here or even tried to. But if you want to show you what it sounded like I say, in the hands of someone that can play one of these, it probably sounds pretty good. It seems like it's got I can feel the whole entire violin vibrating whenever I attempt to play it. Let's see, maybe a little Alice Cooper for you. What is that? Dead babies? God. This is horrendous. Enough of that. Enough of that shit already. I hope y'all can forgive me. Please forgive me. Find it in your heart. So anyways, that's what it sounds like. It's all back together. And like I say, it tunes E, A, D, and G, same as the mandolin, and backwards from the bass. The bass strings are E, A, D, and G if you start from the thickest string. I always thought that was weird. I don't know. I think about shit like that a lot. Think about all kind of crazy stuff like that. Like, how many of y'all have ever thought of a flash dark? Okay? Same as a flashlight, only you put batteries or whatever in it, use them in the daytime, and it shines a dark spot out. If you're working on something and the sunlight's hitting it so bright you can hardly see it, have someone to hold a flash dark on it, and it'll darken that spot. It shoots the spot of darkness, a flash dark. That's the kind of shit I think about when I'm not playing the fiddle. Anyways, thank y'all for staying with me through this series. I hope your recovery is quick from this. And oh yeah, Wind of the Wisp. I want to thank you. You know what for? Well, I'll just tell them what for, because you made a comment, made it public. You clicked the blue button, the support button. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The others of you that clicked that button that did not make a comment, I assume you want to remain anonymous, so I won't say your names. Well, I don't even know your names. I can't say them. But Wind of the Wisp, I wanted to thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. And thanks to the new subscribers. Hey, we're coming up on 13K fast. And I think after we get 13K, or past it a little bit, I think we should do another free giveaway. In that video, I'll show you what it is, and you can tell me if you want your name put in the cap or whatever. We'll just do like before. I'll draw a name out. Whoever's name I draw, I'll send the whatever giveaway. I don't know what I want to give away yet, but I thought at 13,000 subs, we should do another one of those. Give something away again. So look forward to that. Watch the sub counter go up, and when it reaches 13 or a little above that, to assure it's going to stay there or keep climbing, we'll do that. And I'll find something to make it worth your while. So thanks, guys. Thanks to the new subscribers. All of you keep coming in, keep bringing them in so we can get this giveaway thing going. The guitar fret thing, I think it's probably going to be the next series of videos. I'm going to start that real soon. I'll explain in very deep detail each step, you know, as the way I do them, and I'll tell you some steps that other people do too, whatever I can think of at the time. And we'll go through all those steps of leveling your frets and crowning them and everything, the whole process, sanding, polishing, everything, you know, involved in a complete fret dressing, level and dressing. You heard on the video that Randall and me did, that's the guitar I'm going to do it to. You can hear it buzzing like crazy, man. I thought maybe it would record okay if I played it easy, but it didn't. It's still too much fret buzz, and I should have done that a year ago. It's been 2 years, I think, maybe coming up on 3 since I did the frets on that guitar. Just been too busy playing music to do it, and other instruments and repairs and stuff. Anyways, I'm rambling. Thank you, guys. I hope I didn't ruin your hearing or your life or your marriage or anything like that with this thing, or your health. So, thank you. I'll see you on another video real soon. Cheers to you. Oh, yeah, Cue Ball's doing great. She overcame whatever problem she was having. Seems to be doing fine right now. She's not here right now, and I don't blame her. I mean, if you hear that, you're probably going to leave too. So anyways, cheers. I'll see you real soon.